I messed up. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Well, you're going to jail.
Huh?
The
Yeah,
law,
because
the
she
law,
was screaming at me.
the
with
law,
her
the
window
law, the
down.
law is what? Well, the semi guy isn't lying. So why didn't you stop for that?
Well,
So,
okay,
so
I messed up. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Well, you're going to jail.
Huh? What?
Answer your phone.
What?
You're
I
going
have
to
a
jail.
kid. I have a child. Wait. I have a son. I have a 4-year-old son. What are you guys doing? So is she getting anything? Because she brake checked me. Is she in trouble?
So
She was driving erratically. Is she in trouble?
Oh, two people driving erratically that you hit.
No, the
You
one
said
lady
the semi.
caused
You already
this.
lied. You already lied.
What?
And you fled.
What am
and
I
you,
lying
and
about
you,
the
and
semi
you, li-
truck
and you,
with?
li- and you lied. And you lied to who?
Okay, stuff, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, you're going to jail. On this ride along, an officer goes off-road, another holds up a finger, and a woman screws up her mom's car. My mom's car, it's my car. On the morning of October 2nd, 2025, in Port Charlotte, Florida, this young woman made a series of decisions that would change her life forever. 2 crashes, 2 lies, and 1 sergeant who wasn't buying any of it. By the time police caught up with her, she'd rear-ended a car, hit a semi-truck, lied to a security guard, and tried to hide from police on a back road. She thought she could run. She thought if she just got away fast enough, no one would know. She was wrong. This case went viral for a reason. Over 1.5 million people watched her try to talk her way out of consequences. They watched her blame everyone else, and they watched her face reality. But before we get to that moment, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a hit-and-run happen right in front of you? Did you call the police, or did you keep driving? Drop your answer in the comments, because what one witness did in this case changed everything. Now let's start at the beginning, with a normal Thursday morning that was about to go very, very wrong. Thursday morning, October 2nd, 2025. Eljobian Road in Port Charlotte, Florida. Rush hour traffic is moving steady. People are heading to work. The roads are busy but moving fine. A woman in a blue Nissan SUV is driving in the right lane. She's going 55 to 60 miles per hour, the speed limit. She's keeping a safe distance from the car ahead of her. She's doing everything right. Behind her, a white Acura is on her bumper, not just close, dangerously close. The Nissan driver looks in her mirror. The Acura has been following her like this for miles, riding her bumper, not backing off. The Nissan driver later tells police exactly what happened. I'm doing 55-60. It's Thursday, it's a busy morning. She's just riding my rear and I'm keeping a safe distance. She signals, she moves into the turn lane, she applies her brakes. Normal, safe, legal. The Acura slams into her from behind. The impact throws the Nissan forward. The driver is stunned. She looks in her mirror. The white Acura is backing up, not stopping to check on her, backing up. Then the Acura accelerates, hard. The driver isn't stopping, she's running. As the Acura speeds away, it hits a curb. The car bounces, swerves, and crashes into the side of a passing semi-truck. The truck's left trailer takes the hit. The tire blows. The driver has to pull over into the grass. The white Acura doesn't stop. It keeps going, speeds away from the scene. The Nissan driver pulls over safely. She's shaking, but she's okay. She calls 911 immediately. She stays at the scene. She waits for police. She does exactly what the law requires. A third witness saw the whole thing, the Acura backing up, the acceleration, the semi-truck collision, the driver fleeing at high speed. 2 crashes, 2 victims, 1 driver running from both. 10 minutes later, that driver was about to make her second big mistake of the day. Minutes after the crash, the white Acura pulls up to Riverwood. It's a gated golf course community, not far from Eljobian Road. The gate guard is on duty. He sees the damaged white Acura approach. The front end is smashed. There's a piece hanging off the car. The driver rolls down her window. She asks for help. Can he help her remove the damaged piece? The guard walks over, he looks at the damage. It's bad. This wasn't a small accident. The driver has a story ready. I hit a deer, or maybe a bear. The gate guard nods. He helps remove the loose piece, but something doesn't add up. He looks closer at the damage. There's blue paint, bright blue paint transferred onto the white Acura. Deer don't have blue paint, bears don't have blue paint, cars have blue paint. The guard doesn't say anything. He finishes helping. The driver thanks him. She drives away. The guard watches her go. She heads toward Eljobian Road from Riverwood Drive. The moment she's out of sight, the gate guard calls 911. He reports a white Acura with front-end damage, blue paint transfer on a white vehicle. The driver claimed she hit an animal, but the damage says otherwise. He gives dispatch the direction of travel, heading toward Eljobian Road. The call goes out immediately. At that exact moment, police officers are standing at the original crash scene. They're talking to the Nissan driver, getting her statement, documenting the damage, looking for the white Acura that fled. Dispatch relays the gate guard's call. White Acura, blue paint transfer, heading toward Eljobian Road from Riverwood Drive. The officers look up, and there it is, the white Acura, turning at the intersection right in front of them, less than a mile away. If stories like this matter to you, hit subscribe to Justice Bodycam, because we cover cases where regular people make a difference, like this gate guard who trusted his gut. Now here's what happened next. I tried to get my phone out as fast as. That's the car right there. The officers move fast. They get in their patrol vehicle, lights on, sirens on. They start following the white Acura. The driver sees them. She doesn't pull over. She turns down Cornelius Boulevard. It's a back road, less traffic, fewer witnesses. That's it, make a left on Cornelius. The officers follow. They're not speeding, they're staying back. They just need to keep eyes on the vehicle. They call it in. Central 239, just turned onto Cornelius from Eljobian. We're turning on Cornelius now. The semi-truck driver is still on the side of the road. His tire is blown, his trailer is damaged. He didn't get a good look at the car that hit him, but now police have it in sight. The Acura keeps turning, down Cornelius, then onto Van Dyck Road. It's a secluded street, no houses, no businesses, just empty road. The Acura stops, parks on the side of the road. The driver isn't moving. The officers pull up behind her. They call in the stop. Go at Van Dyck and Cornelius. It's going to be stopped on Van Dyck. Stay in the vehicle, stay in the vehicle, stay in the vehicle. The driver isn't getting out. The officers approach slowly, hands ready. They don't know what they're walking into. Drive, put your hands where I can see them. Inside the car, there's a balloon, a kid's balloon. The driver is alone. I got it, I'm with 239. The officer approaches the driver's window. She's young, early 20s. She looks nervous. I don't trust. Is there anybody else in the vehicle? No, is it just you? No, this is my son's balloon. It's my son's balloon. Why are you guys freaking? Can you step out of the vehicle for me? Do you have any guns on you? Any weapons? No. Your son's in the car. No, my son was. He's at school. She steps out. The officer asks what's been going on today. She has an answer ready, but it's not the truth. And she's about to find out that lying to police when they already have witnesses, that's not going to work. Were you in what's been going on today? Well, this lady freaking was driving crazy, and she was she rear-ended the crap out of me, and I've been rear-ended you or? No, she brake-checked me, and I rear-ended her. Right away, she's blaming the victim, the woman she hit. She brake-checked her. It's not her fault. It's the other driver's fault. Do you have an ID on it? Yeah, I do. Where is it? Do you mind if I grab it for you? I'm sure, it's in my purse. The officer retrieves her ID. He asks more questions. She keeps talking. Every answer is an excuse. So you were in an accident? Yeah, but I didn't think it was bad or anything. And then like I saw her like it looked like she was, and then I don't know. I just got really nervous, and then like it's not my fault. She brake checked me. The officer stays calm. He asks about the victim's car. Did you see her car? Yeah, it was like a blue SUV. Okay, did she leave? 'Cause it looked like she was leaving. No, she stayed. She admits the victim stayed. The victim followed the law, so why didn't she? The officer brings up the semi-truck. This is where her story falls apart. And I guess you hit a semi-truck too. Do you remember hitting the truck? Her face changes. Just for a second, she didn't think they knew about the truck. Like when I pulled out, yeah, a little bit. It like hit me and then. She claims the semi hit her, not the other way around. The semi-truck that was driving in its lane, that semi hit her while she was fleeing a crash. She keeps going, building her story, making herself the victim. I was trying to leave. Like I just wanted to see if my car was okay, and I wanted to get away from her because she was acting crazy and I didn't know what she was going to do. Like I was in fear for my life if I got out around her because she was like throwing signals up at me, like rolling the window down, like freaking out, doing the whole thing. Fear for her life, that's her defense. The victim was throwing signals, rolling down her window, acting crazy, so she had to run. And it was like I just didn't feel like safe getting out and being there with her at that moment. And then I just really wanted to check on my car. The officer asks the obvious question. So why didn't you stop and call us? I just wanted to check on my car, like I didn't know what had even happened. Obviously, I knew I would be in trouble because I'm not supposed to do that, but like I was just really scared. I'm sorry, I've never. She admits it. She knew she wasn't supposed to leave. She knew it was wrong, but she did it anyway because she was scared. The officer brings up the semi-truck again. Tell me about the semi though. I didn't even okay, so like the semi just like. Kind of bumped into me a little bit, like I didn't hit into the. That's when a new voice cuts in, a sergeant, and he's not interested in her excuses. The worst thing you can do when a crash is leave the scene of an accident. Can never ever leave the scene of the accident. The sergeant's voice is firm, direct. He's heard this before, he knows where this is going. The driver tries to say something. The sergeant keeps going. He brings up the gate guard. And then you told the security guard at Riverwood that you hit an animal. Pause. So you already lied to that person. Now you're lying to us. I'm not lying to you. Yes, you are. About what did I lie about to you? The sergeant doesn't waste time. He lays it out. Saying you're feeling unsafe and this, that, and the other. The law screaming at me. The law is what? Well, the semi-guy isn't lying, so why you stop for that? She tries to respond. The sergeant cuts her off. So I'm sorry, Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, you're going to jail. Her what? There it is, the moment she realizes this isn't just a ticket. This is serious. It's your fault. What, I have a kid, I have a child. Wait, I have a son, I have a 4-year-old son. What are you guys doing? She pulls out the kid card. She has a son, she's a mom. Surely that changes things. It doesn't. No, I can't. I've never been to jail, I've never what? Well, there's always the first one. The sergeant isn't moved, first-time offender or not, mom or not, she broke the law twice. What, are you serious right now? Is this really happening? Like this is serious. 2 hit and runs. 2 hit and runs, 2. She tries again to blame the victim. So is she getting anything? 'Cause she brake checked me. Is she in trouble? So what, she was driving erratically. Is she in trouble? Oh, 2 people driving erratically that you hit. The sergeant walks through her lies, one by one. No, you already lied, and you fled, and you lied, And you lied to who? You lied to who? The gate guard. You said you hit an animal. Where's the fur? Where's the water? She tries one last excuse. I said I hit an animal previously because I had hit an animal previously, but not, and then I said it got worse 'cause we are staying out here in a secluded area. No. He's done with her story. He asks about insurance. Who's the insurance company for your car? State Farm. It's my mom's car. It's not even my car. Her mom's car. She destroyed her mom's car, and now she's going to jail. Type accountable if you think she deserved to be arrested, because this is what happens when you run from your mistakes. So we're going to have you take a seat in the back here. Our patrol car. You have anything on you? Is there any way we can what can I do? She'll make better decision when you hit the first car. Yes, sir. Another officer chimes in. She's already started lie too many times. Oh yeah, come on. I have what? No. Wait, are you serious right now? She can't believe this is happening. She thought she'd talk her way out, cry her way out, blame her way out. The officers coordinate next steps. Someone needs to go back to the crash scene. The victim is still there, waiting, doing everything right while this driver hid on a back road. We need someone to go back to that accident. Yeah, but we saw the car, so we're not going to let it get away. No, I agree with you. No, I agree with you. That's why I started meandering that way, and I'm going to start going 1018 to try to catch it. The driver is still trying to understand. Can you explain? I'm just really confused. I really need someone to just be level-headed with me and just explain. The officers explain why they chased her down this road. She pulled off the main road, turned into a secluded area. They believe she was trying to hide. A female officer arrives to conduct the pat-down. The sergeant explains the situation clearly. So listen, this is what I'm going to explain to you. The first time when you hit a vehicle that you leave the scene of a crash, that's pretty bad. Then you hit another one. But she hit into I'm sorry. The driver is escorted to the patrol car. She asks again about the victim. Is the lady who did this in any trouble? 'Cause she literally brake-checked me. She was driving erratically. How do you not believe? Is there traffic cameras? Go check the traffic cameras. I don't believe you. You already lied. You lied to the gate guard. You lied to me and two different people. Why? Let me ask you a question. Why accident? Why do you see me with, and you turned down here to hide from them? I didn't even see them. I came down here to try to check out my. You had the lights and sirens on here. Let's go behind this door. I have a lot going on. I'm not looking around to see if there's. She keeps insisting she didn't see them, didn't hear the sirens, didn't know they were following her. I cannot believe this seriously happened. That lady should. It is happening. I mean, like I said, you should have never left the scene of a crash. That lady should be in trouble too, because that's not. The sergeant has heard enough. The driver is placed in the back of the patrol car. She asks about her purse, about calling someone, about what happens next. So, well, it's going to go with you to jail. And I get to keep it on me and everything, or take it. They're going to keep it in your property, and then when you get released, it'll be given back to you. So I'll grab that for you. She's going to search you. One officer sums it up perfectly. So that happened. 20 minutes later, she was booked into Charlotte County Jail. 2 hit-and-run charges, all because she made one terrible choice, to run. She was charged with leaving the scene of a crash with property damage. Florida Statute 316.061, 2 counts, 1 for the Nissan, 1 for the semi-truck. On January 21, 2026, she appeared in court. She pled no contest to the charges. The judge sentenced her to 6 months of probation. She was also ordered to complete a 4-hour driving course within 60 days. That's it, no jail time, no fine listed in public records, just probation and a class. Let's break down what that charge actually means. Leaving the scene of a crash with property damage is a second-degree misdemeanor in Florida. The maximum penalty is 60 days in jail per count, up to $500 in fines per count, and up to 6 months probation. She could have faced 120 days in jail, $1,000 in fines, but she got the minimum, probation, and a class. Why such a light sentence? First-time offender, no prior criminal record, property damage only, no injuries, no deaths. She pled no contest, avoided a trial. The court gave her the lightest possible punishment. But the consequences don't stop at court. Her mom's insurance rates are going to go up. Significantly, she now has a criminal record, a misdemeanor conviction that will show up on background checks. The victim can still sue her in civil court for damages, vehicle repairs, medical bills if any, lost wages. And then there's the internet. Because 3 days after this bodycam footage was uploaded, over 1 million people watched her lies, her excuses, her arrest. This is your second reminder to subscribe to Justice Bodycam, because we're showing you what happens when accountability meets the internet. The court gave her 6 months probation. The internet gave her something permanent. January 30th, 2026. Police Ride-Alongs, a YouTube channel with 24,000 subscribers, uploaded the bodycam footage. The title, A Woman Learns a Hard Lesson About Road Rage. The video is 11 minutes and 12 seconds long. It shows everything: the chase, the lies, the sergeant calling her out, the arrest. Within 72 hours, the video had over 1.5 million views, over 8,000 comments, and the comments, they were ruthless. The top comment got 7,000 likes. Poor girl, everyone is randomly hitting her car. Pure sarcasm, mocking her victim mentality. The second most liked comment got almost 5,000 likes. Is the lady who did this in trouble? Sweetheart, you are the lady who did this. Another popular comment pointed out the absurdity. She rear-ended me in the front. People noticed patterns, her constant use of the word like. She said it over 50 times in 11 minutes, her immediate shift to blaming others, her "I have a child" excuse that thousands of viewers called manipulative. Viewers praised the sergeant. His delivery of "you're going to jail, huh?" became legendary in the comments. People loved how he called out every single lie, didn't fall for tears, didn't care about excuses. The gate guard became a hero in the comments. Shout out to the gate guard. That guard solved the case. Blue deer don't exist. But there was also anger at the light sentence. Only probation, she got away with it. 2 hit-and-runs and no jail time. Many commenters felt the punishment didn't match the crime. The video spread beyond YouTube. Reddit users shared it across multiple subreddits. Twitter clips went viral. Facebook groups in Florida shared it. TikTok creators made reaction videos analyzing her lies. Local news didn't pick it up as a major story, but online, it exploded. 1.5 million people watched her destroy her credibility in real time. And here's the thing about the internet: it doesn't forget. That video will exist forever. Future employers can see it. Friends can see it. Her son will one day be able to see it. The court gave her 6 months of probation. The internet gave her a permanent record that no judge can erase. This case went viral because people are tired of seeing drivers run. They're tired of excuses, and they're desperate to see consequences. But this isn't just about one driver. It's about a much bigger problem. This wasn't just one bad decision by one young woman. This is part of an epidemic sweeping across Florida. In the first 6 months of 2025 alone, Florida had 180,000 crashes. 45,000 of them were hit-and-runs. That's 25%. 1 in every 4 crashes ends with someone running away. Those crashes caused 72 deaths and nearly 10,000 injuries. That's 250 hit-and-runs every single day in Florida. Over the last decade, hit-and-runs in Florida increased by 40%. The problem is getting worse, not better. Why do drivers flee? Fear of consequences. 22% of Florida drivers don't have insurance. Some are driving under the influence. Some have outstanding warrants. Some, like this driver, just panic and make a terrible choice. Here's the worst part. Only 10% of hit-and-runs are ever solved. Most drivers who flee are never caught. That low solve rate encourages more people to try. For victims, the cost is enormous. Medical bills with no one to sue, property damage they have to cover themselves, lost wages during recovery, emotional trauma, and if they don't have uninsured motorist coverage, they're out of luck. This case is different because of one person, the gate guard who noticed blue paint and called 911. Without him, this driver might never have been caught. She'd be one of the 90% who get away with it. Florida needs harsher penalties for fleeing, better public education about legal duties after a crash, more cameras at intersections, and a cultural shift that makes staying at the scene the norm, not the exception. Until that happens, 1 in 4 crashes in Florida will end with someone running. This woman is just one of 45,000 drivers who fled in the first half of 2025. But now 1.5 million people know what a hit-and-run looks like. They know the excuses, the lies, and they know what to do if they see it. The victim in this case did everything right. She stayed at the scene. She called 911 immediately. She gave a statement to police. She didn't chase the fleeing driver. She cooperated with the investigation. That's exactly what you should do. If you witness a hit-and-run, here's what to do. Do not chase the other driver. It's dangerous and can make things worse. Write down the license plate number. That's the most important piece of evidence. Note the vehicle make, model, and color. Look for any damage or distinguishing features. Note which direction the driver is heading, then call 911 immediately. The gate guard in this case is the perfect example. He noticed something didn't add up. Blue paint on a white car, a story about hitting a deer that made no sense. He didn't confront the driver. He stayed safe. He called 911 with specific details, and his actions led directly to an arrest. You can do the same thing. You can be the reason someone gets justice. Let me ask you 3 questions. Do we believe that fleeing the scene of 2 crashes should result in 0 jail time? Do we accept that 1 in 4 crashes in Florida ends with someone running away? Do we want to be the witnesses who stay silent or the gate guards who make the call? Because if we don't hold hit-and-run drivers accountable, we're just waiting for the next crash, the next lie, the next person who thinks they can get away with it. 45,000 drivers fled crash scenes in Florida in just 6 months. That's 45,000 victims left to deal with the damage alone. That's 45,000 people who thought consequences didn't apply to them. This video has been watched 1.5 million times. That's 1.5 million people who now know what a hit-and-run looks like, who know the excuses, who know the lies, and who know that if they witness one, they need to act. Type "I'll report" in the comments if you would call 911 after witnessing a hit-and-run. Be like that gate guard. Be the reason someone gets justice. And hit that subscribe button to Justice Bodycam. We're exposing these patterns every single week. Entitled drivers, weak excuses, and the officers who don't let them get away with it. Thanks for watching Justice Bodycam. See you in the next one.